Good morning, everybody. I just stand before you this morning to say this today is declared as Thankful Thursday. In everything that life has to offer, always give thanks. No matter what it is that you're going through in your life, always give thanks. Because when you think your situation is bad, someone else's situation is worse. And when you think you're at the bottom, guess what? That's not always a bad place to be because you have no other place but to look, and that's look up. And when you're looking up, you're in a posture where you're able to look up to God and just say, Lord, I need you. Lord, I need you to stand before me. Lord, I need you to bring me out. But even when you petition to Him and you tell Him that you need Him, you got to be willing to surrender. You know, a lot of things that I went through in life, I wasn't surrendering. I didn't want to surrender. And when you surrender, you're surrendering your will, what it is that you think should be done, what it is that you want to do, your will and your way. And when you get in God's plan, that's His specifically designed plan for your life. When you stand in His will and His way, you just watch what He does. I am so humbled on this thankful Thursday, this early morning, as we see the sunshine just sleeping through the blinds right behind me. It's just so much to say, you know what? It is a beautiful day. Lord, I thank you for allowing me to see a day that I've never seen before. Lord, I just ask right now, God, that you just give me the strength to endure whatever this day has to bring. But when you bring it, God, I'm going to still say thank you. Because it's better to be on this side than to be pushing up daisies. Because you're giving me another opportunity to get it right with you. To make it right with my fellow man who I see every day. Yes, we have so many born again believers. You say you love the Lord, but you got a problem with folks who you see every day. How can you love a man that you have never seen when you walk around here every day on this God green earth and don't love folks who you see every day? That's something to think about. Because you got to be thankful in the midst of it all because He gave us another chance to get it right with Him. And in getting it right with Him and being thankful, guess what? He will give you a peace. I mean, I'm talking about a peace that surpasses all understanding. See, a lot of people walking around here every day saying, I just want to be happy. Well, that's not my song that I sing because happiness is temporary. Happiness, it comes and it goes. But what I do ask is that my joy remains the same. See, when you got joy, it don't matter come hell or high water. You still gonna get the best out of the situation. You're not gonna let it predicate how you gonna feel, how you respond, because you got joy. When you know what God has promised you, when you know what the end is gonna be, you keep joy. You just humble yourself down and just sit and wait. You know, we love to say, I'm gonna wait and see what the end is gonna be. But while you're waiting, you gotta have joy. Joy is constant. It never changes. You know, I have people that come up to me all the time and say, my sister, you look like you got a sense of peace over you. I do. Because you got to get at a place to where you don't let things worry you. Now, this is coming from a person that's a natural worrier by nature. But when you let that demon go, because worration is a demon, when you let that go and give it to God, lay it at the altar, He don't need your help. Don't pick it back up. I'm trying to tell you that the test and trials of your faith will work patience. But in the midst of it working patience, there's a sense of peace will come over you. It is something when you've been in the fire and you come out and you don't smell like smoke. Did you hear what I just said? When you've been in the fire and you come out and you don't smell like smoke. I tell people all the time that I am that diamond in the rough. But what you got to understand about a diamond came from a piece of coal. And coal is symbolic for darkness. And before that diamond makes it to the jewelry counter, there's been some years of purging. There's been some years of refining. But I thank God I'm not a cubic zirconia, because you can find them in most of your convenience stores on the corner. You'll never find a diamond unless it's lost. But you'll never find a diamond on a counter shelf at a convenience store. Cubic zirconias have perfect dimensions. Diamonds does not. But with every imperfection of that diamond, it builds the value of what that diamond is worth. When you know that you are a diamond in the rough, your day gonna come where you'll be able to shine from afar. And when the price tag is placed upon your value, you can look up and you can say, Lord, I thank you. I thank you for the good. I thank you for the bad. And I thank you for the ugly. Because guess what? The enemy job is to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But God says that he come that we have life and what? Have it more abundantly. The enemy job is not to make you happy. The enemy job is not to give you joy. The enemy doesn't want you to be grateful, to be thankful, to glorify God. He doesn't want that. So when he does his job, you just got to be busy and get on yours. When he say no, you got to say yes. When he say you got to say But you got to say that with belief. You got to know it. You got to have it in your heart. We always asking for so much, but I tell you, faith without works is dead. So many people just want things to just drop down in their lap by osmosis. But give God the thanks for having the ability, the strength, and use of your limbs, your hands to be able to go out and get what you feel you truly deserve. The enemy doesn't come at you when he already got you. So when he throws his darts in my way, I'm like the weeble wobble. I say, hit me with your best shot. Because I take a licking and I'm going to keep on ticking. God, I thank you for that strength to be able to keep on ticking. Today is Thankful Thursdays. And remember, not just today, but every day, give thanks. Because let me tell you something. Pressure do one or two things. It busts pipes and it make diamonds. That's what pressure does. Are you that cubic zirconia? Or are you that diamond in the rough? Let me tell you something. What you're looking at now on this video is not what it always has been. I'm not perfect.